within 2 minutes, I would say, from cardiac.
Control, this is Muir.
More than 100 years ago, Marin County and the world was gripped by a pandemic. It was a dark time. In 2020, another pandemic brought more darkness. The Dipsea race was canceled. No Dipsea race has been canceled since 1942 to 1945, when World War II and military operations closed Mount Tamalpais. Dipsea runners dropped into deep despair. There was no bridge or path offering hope. At the height of the pandemic, the future looked bleak. The Dipsea became a distant memory. When will this ever end? There always seemed to be an obstacle in the way. We missed the Dipsea for the longest time.
He was second last year, and Mark Tatum will win the 110th Dipsea.
The Dipsea is back.
AAA to the starting line.
I'd have to say that it feels great to be back, and my hat's off to the Dipsea directors and the committee for really orchestrating this well.
It's really exciting to be here, and kudos to the Dipsea for putting the race on. It's hard to do it at a different time of year, but it's also hard to miss the Dipsea twice.
Especially after the weird couple of years we've had, I feel like it means a lot to get to run to the beach together.
It's awesome to be back running the race. It's, over 2 years since the last time.
The Dipsea is going to be pretty much the same for me because I feel like it's too tedious, technical, scary, and dangerous.
It's going to be different, but I'm very excited. I've been waiting. It's a little strange. It doesn't feel like quite the same, cusp of summer energy. It's colder. Oh man, it's so much colder, but I'm sure I'll have an ice cream at the end either way.
110th Dipsea is about to begin.
Look at your number, look at the color, and look at the letter on your tag.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Group double A to the starting line. Group C to the starting line, and Group D to the splash pad.
Push up.
You keep going.
On your left.
About 23 years ago, we started running it. I was the first one, and then Diana started running it. And when the kids were in high school, they joined us.
This will be my 38th Dipsea this time, and something like, how many?
My first one was in 1981.
So the Dipsea's been in my life since I was born. My parents were running it long before me.
Well, it started with my grandfather. He ran it and was a very competitive Dipsea runner, and it kind of just passed down through the generations, and I've been doing it since I was 8 years old. And I started when I was in the 4th grade. I wanted to start earlier, but wasn't allowed to.
Well, Jerry Hockey talked to us about running the Dipsea when the kids were all little, and I ran it, and then ever since they were like 9 years old, they've been running.
The tradition has been the post-race picnic. We just hang out for a few hours.
It's also just a really fun Mill Valley community thing.
And 7 will be another Alex Garner, Chris Lundy, a 2-time champion and an 8-time best time winner. And Gary Gellin with an outstanding finish. Patty O'Leary, who was Anna Fitzpatrick, a 2-time winner of this race. James Moore, who moved up from an 11-year-old Erhan Alley at 11, Amy Cameron, followed by Patrick Walker, Oliver Mickelson, Charles McNulty, Jeffrey Stern, Vitor Rodriguez, that's Johnny Siegler, John Hudson from Mill Valley, Jared Barlow and Bradford Bryan with another black shirt. This is Steve Leffers, John Gardner, Daniel Kono, and Mark Callan in 28. Mikhail Shemek in the teeth, the family champion, and Dominic Vogel. 2 more shirts! 2 more shirts! There are 2 more shirts! The family trophy is changed.
I got a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old, and they're very much aware of it and thinking about it.
They haven't run with their grandpa yet, but they'll come soon.
And it's a tradition, being with my family and friends of community runners and my former fellow runners from behind the walls.
It's just been, it's an amazing annual event for us.
Yeah, this is our people.